Good morning. If we can have everybody take your seats, the graduates are prepared and ready to come on in. If you can take your seats, we'll get started.
Hey!
Wow, that is something else. Thank you to the Fire Oak Singers from the Pueblo of Cochiti and the Pueblo of Jemez. Sounded great. And thank you to our very own graduate, Xavier Bolton Melting Tallow. He's sharing his talents with us. He's from the Blood Nation from Standoff, Alberta, and the Tisminshin. He dances the grass horse and is aimed at his passion to culturally inspire the youth in promotion of our cultural heritage and dances. His proud parents are Ted Bolton and Carol Melting Tallow. I've been fortunate enough to be in Native American education for 40 years, and I've never seen anything like that. That was beautiful, just beautiful. Thank you. My name's Eric North. I'm the high school principal, and I'll be your master of ceremonies today. At this time, we'd like everybody to rise for the invocation. This will be our senior, Jonathan Vigil, from the Pueblo of Santa Clara and Tasuki. His parents are Tricia Dashino and Jonathan Vigil. He's an amazing young man, very impressive.
Hello, Gindi. Thank you, Tamu. We sing Joe up here. Come on, Tamuti, Guillaume. Now, the two get wingy here, couple, wingy mo. Hello, Gindi. Hello, one moon, Ochutan, and landing my bar now. Good hour, we Eddie. Don't take you, ho, Haggis owning. Yeah, art or Ungimo, no, we are Angima, and I equal. Good hour heart, Akio, we ain't. We know Sido and Kujoing, Satari moving, Satari coping, or no. We are Ingima, we Takio, we no, the equal able, no. Where we going, or no. Open and ending, or to pimpe, Tampe, Acompe, Tampe. Where we open and ending, or no. Akio, we we hit on you, what's your man? We want your way come. Now, good our heart, I keep over we airy. No, Mr. Doing, could join, Satari moving, Satari coping or no. Cocky, Machito, no, good our heart, Wakibo, no hitch on pole, we want your way man, hingo. Good our
Thank you. You can be seated.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jonathan Vigil. I'm from the Pueblos of Santa Clara and Tasuki Pueblo. And this morning, I would like for everybody to take a moment of silence for our late Jay and Nate Abeda that we have recently lost, along with the many other family members we have lost within this year or in the past. Please, thank you. Thank you. Let's graduate, guys.
Thank you, Jonathan. Well done. He's one of the many impressive students you're going to meet today. It's my pleasure to introduce to you our superintendent, Ms. Christy Abeda. She was raised at the Santa Clara Pueblo, surrounded by family and community, who shaped her identity as a Pueblo woman and instilled family at the center of her core values, a value which she supports daily here at Santa Fe Indian School. She is of mixed ancestry from Santa Clara, San Juan, Santo Domingo, and has led a Pueblos. She's an alumni of SFIS, and she graduated in 1992. Superintendent shared that SFIS taught me to believe in myself, and that both Felicia Gilbert and Teresa Chavez helped guide her in the education profession, and that the SFIS staff have played a significant role in shaping her future. Superintendent Abeyta is a teacher at heart. She currently focuses her attention on implementing a curriculum that reflects student interests, culture, and career paths, while supporting tribal community needs. She is inspired by many elders, tribal leaders, and most importantly, our students. And she inspires those of us here at Santa Fe Indian School every day on a daily basis. It's my pleasure to introduce to you Superintendent Christy Abeyta.
Obiak gindi na vito ahawe o jeep o kui ke atoa kapo inge oire amu hera kashanak shotsana hana ke o mesotu. Good morning, everyone.
It didn't come in.
It didn't come in. Okay. Good morning, everyone. I love it. I love it. Every time I meet with my students, I say good morning or good afternoon, and I wait for them to respond. And if they don't, I say, I didn't hear you. And then they respond. It's so cool that you all responded. Good morning again. Welcome to Santa Fe Indian School. Today's a beautiful day. It's such a pleasure to be standing before you as your superintendent. As Mr. North said, I'm a graduate of the class of 1992. I'm from Santa Clara, San Juan, Santo Domingo, and Isleta. I have spent most of my life here at Santa Fe Indian School. My father was a co-chair, the late Francis Abeyta, and my uncle Joseph was the first superintendent. So I have big shoes to fill, if you know those two men. And I take great pride in serving you, our families, and most importantly, our students. So as I start my welcome, I'd like to acknowledge our tribal leadership, governors, lieutenant governors, tribal councilmen, spiritual leaders, war chiefs, and all of the elders here today. I'd like to introduce our Board of Trustees, former First Lieutenant Governor from Acoma Pueblo, Window Chino, Trustee Chino, Trustee Carmelo Calabasa, former Governor Wilford Herrera, Laguna Pueblo, First Lieutenant Governor for Picaris Pueblo, Craig Quincello, alumni, former First Lieutenant Governor San Okeowinge, Howie Owino, and President Robin Aguilar. I'd like to start by saying thank you to our staff. Thank you for the academic program and the student living program and all of the programs here at Santa Fe Indian School that made today a very special day for our graduates. The beautiful decorations that you see here are done by our student living, and they spend countless hours preparing for this day. So can we give them a big round of applause and thank you. I have to say, no one does graduation like SFIS. We are blessed with all of you. We are blessed with supporters and community members, tribal leadership that have invested in our school, and more importantly, our students. We have a long legacy in Indian education, one that started in the federal Indian boarding school era. Today, we've reimagined education for our children, for our Pueblo and Native children. We infuse our curriculum with culture, language, and tradition while including rigor and academic challenge so that we prepare our students in a holistic approach, and you now see the fruits of our labor and our students' labor. Today, it makes me so happy as their mother to see them sitting here in front of us, just as beautiful as they can be, ready for that next phase in life. I know that you will do well. I know that your future is bright because we have in this graduating class survivors. We had Temujin Abeta, who was a premature infant when he was born. He survived at 1 pound, 13 ounces. He's a survivor. I have another survivor, Macy Gachapin. Macy Gachapin is a survivor. She's battling some health issues, but she's gonna do well. She's gonna be great, and we know and we pray that her health takes her to a long life and future. Macy, we love you. Temujin, we're happy you're here. Beyond our survivors, we have champions. Emma Lewis, she won the state championship. We have scholars, we have students going to all over the country, going to numerous universities and colleges. Wow, I'm so excited. I'm so excited for your future. I'm so excited for our families. Moms and dads, can you please stand and be recognized? Today's your day, just as much as it's your Again, I want to welcome everyone to today's ceremony. Thank you for coming and spending your time with us. We are so very blessed to have a community like you all here to support our graduates. I wish you well, God bless you, and enjoy the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you, Superintendent Abeta. That was great. At this time, we'd like to have our Board of Trustees address. I'd like to welcome former First Lieutenant Governor from Acoma Pueblo and a Board of Trustees member, Mr. Wendell Chino.
Good morning, honorable governors, tribal officials, dignitaries, Superintendent Abeta, my fellow board of trustees, principals, faculty, and staff, proud parents and grandparents, brothers and sisters, and most important, the graduates of Santa Fe Indian School class of 2025. Welcome, everyone. My name is Wendell Chino, and I am from the Pueblo of Acoma. It is an honor to stand here and speak to all of you this morning. As a representative of the Santa Fe Indian School Board of Trustees, I was asked by my fellow board members to give a short speech to inspire you all. And I will do my best to not go more than 20 minutes. Just kidding. We are here this morning to celebrate the 2025 Santa Fe Indian School graduation commencement of our children, our family. Yes, let's give a round of applause. Graduates, as you sit there and realize how the school year has gone by so fast, and now you are here today to celebrate with family and friends at your graduation. But let me start off by saying that all of you look traditionalicious. Meaning you all look beautiful and handsome in your traditional cultural attire. Let me tell you a quick story. It was earlier this year at our Officers' Feast Day at the Pueblo of Acoma. I was getting ready to leave the house, and I was dressed in a nice ribbon shirt that my wife Patricia had made, sporting the turquoise, jewelry, bandana, moccasins, etc., and joking with my daughter, standing there trying to look all stoic. I said, "How do I looks?" Hey. And she said, "You look traditionalicious." I laughed and I said, "What?" She said, "You meaning you look nice and handsome dressed in your traditional cultural attire." And we both started laughing. I said, "Wow, I learned something new today." I said, "We didn't have words like that when I grew up. All we had was cool, awesome, or wicked." Some of you older folks will relate to that. Anyway, this leads me into our Santa Fe Indian School, always standing strong to promote our cultural identity and the wearing of our Pueblo tribal regalia. And with the passing of House Bill 194 and Senate Bill 163 in New Mexico this year, this helps protect all our Native American students' right to wear tribal regalia. Yes. And ensures they can freely express their cultural identity at graduation ceremonies and other school events. So always be proud of who you are and where you come from. Now, to give you words of encouragement or inspire you to do your best, don't be afraid to leave home. Home will always be there. Don't be afraid to explore and see that big world out there. Some of you will go off to college, vocational trade school, the military, or the workforce. Remember to always do your best in whatever the future brings to you. So get that education, that work experience, and all the knowledge offered to you. And come back home to your pueblos and tribes and help your people, because you are our future leaders. Don't be afraid to fail. We all do at one time or another. But learn from your mistakes and continue moving forward. Never stop learning and always try to learn something new every day. Remember all the hard work that got you here today. You all have succeeded already in the past by getting through the COVID pandemic and with virtual learning. I know it was tough and frustrating, as I seen it with my youngest daughter, who is sitting out there with you all today. As Native people, we believe in the power of prayer, be it through our traditional ways or through the church. Pray early in the morning or at the end of the day. Ask for that extra help and guidance, be it with your cornmeal, pollen, or a small piece from your meal. Believe in our culture, our traditions, our songs. They are not just songs, they are prayers, blessings, and have healing powers. Do your best to learn your native language, because that is what separates us from the rest of the world. Always listen to your parents, grandparents, or anyone giving you advice. And don't say, "I know," because you do not know. Listen and take the advice, as it is only because we care and love you. As old as I am, not telling you how old I am, but I still get advice, and I still take it to heart, and listen to them and say thank you when they are done. Remember to thank your parents, grandparents, aunts, and uncles for the love and support they have given you to get to this point in your life. I want to give a very special thank you to the faculty, staff, dorm staff, cook staff, maintenance, facilities, bus drivers, security, and coaches for taking care and being there for our children when they are here at school. The advice the encouragement, keeping them fed when they were hungry, or just someone to talk to or confide in. Being that close friend or parent figure when they were here at school or away from home. Thank you so much. And to the parents, love your kids unconditionally. Your children are part of you and are true blessings in your life. Graduates, always try to make good choices, the right choices in your life. If you make decisions with your heart, soul, and mind, you will not go wrong. Remember, you are role models to your siblings and the younger generation in your communities. Always stay positive and make an impact in someone's life. At this time, I would like to give a very special shout out to my daughter, Destiny Shawnee Chino, your salutatorian. I am so proud of you in your academic and athletic achievements. I love you. Rotsima. With that, on behalf of the Santa Fe Indian School Board of Trustees, to the graduating class of 2025, we love all of you, and may the Creator, the Great Spirit, guide you, bless you, and always keep you safe in your future endeavors. Congratulations, class of 2025. Tawa, thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chino. Those are great words of advice. Thank you. Nicely done. It's my honor to introduce to you our keynote speaker for the commencement address. Anthony Riley is a Santa Fe Indian School alumni. Class of 1989 from the Pueblo of Laguna. Anthony Tony Riley is a member of the Pueblo of Laguna. He's the branch chief of the Division of Workforce Development in the Office of Indian Services under the Department of Interior in the Bureau of Indian Affairs. He's made significant contributions as director of the Pueblo of Laguna Department of Education's Partners for Success program and as the U.S. Department of Education's American Indian Vocational Rehabilitation Director. He currently serves on the Pueblo of Laguna Tribal Council and has previously served on the Santa Fe Indian School Board of Trustees. He earned a Bachelor of Science in Technology Education from North Carolina University in 1996, and he continues to move in that positive academic direction, which we all appreciate. He's an accomplished athlete. Mr. Riley is a 3-time NCAA Division I All-American and 7-time ACC champion in track and field and cross country. He's also won 5 titles with the New England Prep School Track Association and 7 New Mexico State Class 2A championships in cross country, track, and basketball. Mr. Riley has been selected as part of the ACC's 50th Golden Anniversary team and who is named one of the top cross-country runners in the history for 1992 to 95 seasons. He's a pretty impressive guy. In June of 2025, he will be inducted into the North American Indigenous Athletics Hall of Fame, which honors This Hall of Fame honors indigenous sports cultures across 27 countries in North America. He's the proud father of 3 daughters and 2 sons, Daughters Tony and Cadence are current students here at SFIS, which is always great. And his son Mark is a distinguished alumni of the class of 2018. 4 of his children are New Mexico State champions, and his eldest daughter proudly serves the country in the U.S. Army. Before we came up on stage, Tony shared with me that he can still hit 8 out of 10 free throws with his eyes closed. At this time, I'd like to welcome Mr. Anthony Riley.
Good morning. Goatsi, Seyopa, Dayanasha, Gatsanagupistai, Yuana Matana. Good morning, esteemed guests, family members, faculty, most importantly, the graduating class of 2025. Right on. Some of you were expecting the coach from Resball, the movie Resball, right? Instead, you got a out-of-shape Resballer. Used to be runner, right? My mom would always say, my son is an All-American, but he wouldn't look like it. Now, I think he just eats the All-American pancakes at IHOP, so. Nonetheless, it's a true honor and privilege to be here, standing here before you today to address this distinguished gathering. I want to extend my heartfelt thanks to Ms. Abeda, Superintendent, to the Board of Trustees, and to our tribal leaders, both present, past, and future. Without them, things don't happen, especially now. Now, in times of uncertainty, our leadership is so important. The future class is dependent on you, because we want to see someday you in those seats, see you on the stage. I got some schoolmates, Craig Conchillo, Mr. Raymond Aguilar. I even looked at Mr. Window. He was one of my guys I looked up to, and he ran too. See what happens? Graduates, today's about you. Remarkable Braves, Lady Braves, you worked tirelessly to reach an incredible milestone in your life. Some of you are graduating with honors, both in academics, athletics. Some of you have been an honor roll, you've been a superintendent honor roll, principal's honor roll, and some of you just rode up today. But nonetheless, your path has taken you. I want to congratulate you and every one of you today. But don't let us forget our unsung heroes that support you along your way. Parents, grandparents, siblings, relatives, and friends. You have made countless sacrifices to ensure they made countless sacrifices to make sure that you got here today. Whether you were traveling from afar or just a bus ride away, they were here, they were supporting you at the times when you were victorious and times when you were not so victorious, times of challenges. They were there, they were always there. So let's give a big round of applause again for your parents, all right? What if I told you back in the 1980s, this school was on the brink of closure? The campus that we used to have, from that transition from Santa Fe, from Albuquerque to Santa Fe, there was a point in this school's history that they didn't have any money. Back then, there was a great leader, a man that I highly respect, and he's sitting in the crowd today, Mr. Joseph Abeda, superintendent. At a point in this history, this school didn't have any money. This man convinced the entire staff, faculty, cooks to work for free. This man jumped in a moving truck to get furniture all the way in California. He and a couple of staff members went all the way to California just to get furniture to fill the classrooms of this school next door. And I was wondering why our furniture didn't match back in the day. That's why. This man convinced the community surrounding the school to come and feed our children, to feed me and my fellow students. I did not know that. This man kept the doors open, literally, with the help of tribal leaders before them, the great governor from Kewa, Delphine Lovato. Men like that, women like that, fought hard to make sure that we will be sitting here today celebrating your accomplishments. So, out of respect, I want to say thank you, Mr. Joe Abeda. Also want to thank some of the staff that might be here, Ms. Felissa Gullibert, Mr. Ken Bites, Coach Gorosby, all those men and women and cooks, right? Let's give them a good applause. When I was asked to prepare, when I was asked to speak with you today, I was trying to think of things, right? I was trying to think of things to motivate you. Trying to think of something I would hopefully leave and that would resonate with you, class of 25. The first thing I did, I always tell my daughter, just Google it. So I did. I Googled it. And what caught my attention was there was a video during the time of the quincentennial celebration of Columbus. It was an interview with Joe Abeda. The interviewer asked him, to address the myth that Native people, Pueblo people, were not aggressive, that we were shy, that we were quiet. Therefore, the expectations of us really were very low. And he stared into the camera and he says, without a blink of his eye, he says, "Not my kids, not you. My kids know who they are. My kids can do things in this world, despite the challenges and where they come from." That left something to think of. He went on to say that his students are proud of who they are. They've accepted who they are. And that's why your language, your culture, everything that these men and women have fight for you to do that. No other school, I don't think, has done that. To allow you to walk in with your regalia, your kimi, the sacred clothes that we have, the stage, the yaka, everything that we see around is very sacred because of the men and women that fight every day, especially now. We have been here before in times of uncertainty. So I want you, class, to do something. Go out there and come back to your communities like you were taught by this staff, this great staff of Santa Vida School, and contribute. I don't want you to be rock throwers. I want you to be contributing community members, okay? That's my challenge. The reason why I brought that and the reason why that interview made sense to me, because this is years after I graduated from NC State and years after I accomplished these things. I got a call from my coach, Coach Geiger, in the May of 2003. He called to congratulate me that I had been selected for a member of the 50th anniversary of the Atlantic Coast Conference. I was among 50 of the greatest athletes of all time in every sport. I made the cross-country list. And he said, "Anthony, you're going to be getting, or Tony, you're going to be getting an invitation this summer. I hope you can make it, especially you, Tony. because of who you are and the community you represent, I want you to be there. There's a celebration at NC State campus that fall. So you get an invitation. So I hope you can make it. I want you to be there. I forgot about it. Of course, I told my mom and dad, a couple of my cousins, my brothers and sisters about it. Then I totally forgot about it. Then I got the invitation. Again, I read it. Then in the fall of that year, I got a call from no other than Mr. Joe Abeda. He calls me up. He goes, "Hey, I heard about your accomplishment. I heard about what you have accomplished. That's so great." And he was pumping me up because, "Are you going to go?" And I said, "I don't know. I'm busy with work. I'm busy with school. I'm busy with raising a family. I don't think I'm going to be able to go." And Joe said, "You need to go. You have to go." And I said, "Okay, I'll try." He goes, "You don't understand, Tony, what you did. You don't understand the impact you made." And it was until this video that I just saw just recently what he meant. Remember, he said, "My children, my kids can compete with anybody in the world." And when he reminded me, he said, "Did you see the basketball list for the men's ACC list? Did you see that list?" And I said, "No, he didn't." He said, "Check it out." So I pulled it up. The first name on that list, Michael Jordan. The second list, James Worthy, Tim Duncan, Grant Hill, all those men that made the men's list for basketball. I was at that level. So all I did was something that Mr. Joe Abeda, and I'm hearing it from Ms. Kriya Beta, the same encouragement that you're getting today. I just did exactly what they told me to do. So those of you that are graduating today, I commend you. And for the staff and faculty at the Santa Fe Indian School, you're not just trained, class. You are empowered to do amazing things in life. You're educated with your culture and traditional beliefs intact. You are encouraged to use your superpowers of living in two worlds. Faculty, staff at Santa Fe Indian School have embraced your rich culture and tradition, languages, and beliefs. Speaking of embracing your culture and traditional beliefs, I know one of your classmates, Ms. Nylin Pino, who gifted the Santa Fe Indian School cafeteria with a Ganeshani bowl, where we feed our spirits. Although small but significant power to remind us of who we are and all the spirits around us. Good job, Ms. Pino. I understand your student class, your senior class, traveled all the way to the historic Pueblo of Acoma, the Rock, right? How was that climb? It's pretty tough, huh? That to remind us that our fellow classmates participating in dancing is something that we hold. So I hope that you can continue to do that when you come home, when you go away, come back and participate to do that. And I hope those gummy bears on the ride home were nice and tasty. Class of 2025, you are aggressive. You are outspoken, you're intelligent, you're competitive. My granddaughter, Janine Sethlakai, spent 3 summers at a prestigious MS² program at the Phillips Andover Academy in Andover, Massachusetts. She graduated last summer. She's about this tall. And she gave a speech about this tall to her class. You got to see it. What an amazing feat. She went on to graduate again. This is her 3rd graduation, right? She went on to acquire the prestigious Davis, New Mexico scholarship and punched her ticket to University of Portland in Portland, Oregon. So congratulations. Caleb Garcia tackled head injuries in sports. He suffered a sports injury last fall in football. He comes back to talk about it. Amazing. Number 35, where's number 35? Emma Lewis. Number 10. Kenyon Collado. These two students scored 1,000 points in their high school career in basketball. That is rare. That is very rare. Especially when they double team and triple team you. I don't know how you did it, but that is awesome, right? To watch Kenyon get on the court when things were not going this way, to have that trust in the coach, to take command of the game, that takes finesse, that takes leadership. It was great to watch you play. Emma Lewis, watched you from since you were a freshman all the way to senior, an amazing career, and congratulations on your shot put championship this past spring, right? I understand you're going to Stanford as well. Amazing, amazing athlete. Chris Tenorio, where's Chris Tenorio? Shot put, long jump. Watch that guy. No, long jump and triple jump, right? I'm sorry. Awesome. Watch that guy perform. Destiny Chino. Also, cross-country champion. Relay. Medley relay champion, yeah? To watch this lady run is amazing. To see her finish her senior year on the track, that was awesome. She fought hard. She did some amazing things on the track and in school. And I can see the robes, you're a salutatorian. Awesome. Congratulations. Cohen Baca and Dakota Jones. I heard that you guys are playing the game this afternoon, or this evening. All-state AAA baseball. Well, I'm trying to finish up, right? I'm trying to get you out of here so you can make that game. All right, good luck. Mr. Jones, this is very impressive. Made the roster of the Atlanta Braves 4th Annual Native American All-Star Baseball Showcase. Wow, that's amazing. We got Haley Aguilar, All-State Volleyball, playing an All-Star game. This last one makes a whole lot of sense to me. Abrielle Herrera. She signed a letter of intent to further her career in post-secondary competition. You know how hard that is? To receive such an honor? Only 7.8% of high school graduates, high school seniors, go on. That's the majority. For Native American, this is the number I pay attention to. For Native American student athletes, it's 0.005%. An amazing job, Ms. Herrera. You keep going. I don't care if you're running or doing Division I, Division II, Division III, NAIA, JUCO, you're a stud or studette. So hats off. Man, it's a great day to be Native American, Indigenous people, right? I'm so proud of you. As you take your next step along your next journey, I want to share a couple of things. I got 5 things that I've learned. I always call them the life of Riley, right? Things that have always happened. I owe so much to the people, the family, the community. So here you go. First thing, pray. Pray every day. My parents, very strong Catholic and very strong traditional folks, they taught me to pray every day, no matter what. They taught me to get up every morning and pray, go to church on Sunday, and give thanks and gratitude for all the successes in their lives, and ask for help. But also pray when you get into trouble. I've done some dumb things in my life, and I've had to pray really, really hard to get out of it. But my mom and dad supported me along the way. My brother and sister, my community, I relied on them for prayers. So I hope you can do that. Dream. Your class motto, all of our dreams can come true if we have the courage to pursue them, by Walt Disney. Makes perfect sense. My dream was to run in college. That was my goal. That was my dream. I did everything I could to do that in high school. I worked hard. I did the training and everything academically. I applied to one school, Harvard University. I was on the verge of going to a recruiting trip in January. The week before my recruiting trip, my application got pulled. I was told that my grades were not good enough. Nonetheless, I had nowhere to go. An opportunity came by. My counselor back then, Mrs. Dow Owning, sweet lady, says, Anthony, how bad do you want to go to Harvard? And I said, that was my dream. That was my goal. She says, I have a friend. She's coming through the country. She's recruiting students. I'll let you explain what this program is all about and give you a chance. So she did. She came by, Miss Pamela Shoemaker. She came in and says, this is the program, the transition year program. I said, is it college, is it JUCO? She goes, no, it's another year of high school. But you get a second chance at Harvard. I said, okay, I'll do it. That was probably one of the hardest things in my life, was to get through that prep school in Massachusetts. It tested me athletically and academically. When I graduated that year, I not only got to Harvard, I got in Dartmouth and Notre Dame, Syracuse. In the last minute, I got into NC State. So keep that dream alive. Your course may change, but keep that dream alive. Work hard. Third rule of Riley. Complacency is the silent killer of dreams. And I must repeat that. Complacency is the silent killer of dreams. Remember all the hard work that got you here today. That dream I had, I realized my dream to get into NC State, I totally forgot what it took to get to NC State. I didn't train all summer long, and I showed up on the first day of practice at NC State, and I got lost. Coach says, do an easy 8. Man, those guys are running so fast. I'm the shortest guy on the team. I'm like 5'8 and a half, 5'9". My teammates are 6 foot, 6'2". They're running so fast, I got lost at mile 3. I had to walk back to campus. When I got back to campus, my coach said, you're redshirted. I didn't know what that meant. I was on a full scholarship. When they finally explained to me, I was so embarrassed. I started shutting down. I wanted to quit. I started preparing to make my exit from NC State. Unbeknownst to my parents, I filled out applications to join my high school sweetheart down in New Mexico State. I had a plan to leave NC State. My mom didn't let me. She took me as far as the airport. And at the airport, I was going to tell her, I'm done, Mom. I was giving her all the excuses of why I was quitting. And she sat there, or stood there, patiently. And then she asked me, Anthony Michael Riley, are you done? I said, yeah. So you get back on that plane and you finish what you started. I already called Coach Geiger. He's waiting for you in Raleigh. And then she pointed at my girlfriend. She needs to finish. She needs to go to school and do her thing. You need to get back on that plane and finish what you started, and the rest is history. Tough love, Mom. Tough love. Some of you are going to hear that. And I hope you respect that encouragement to get things done, to finish what you started, just like you did today. The next road ahead. Let's get it done. My fifth lesson is be gritty. The greatest predictor of success is grit, by Angela Buckworth. What if I told you that grit is actually a better predictor of success than talent, intelligence, or any other factor? I didn't get any love from New Mexico State, UNM, New Mexico Highlands when I graduated some 36 years ago. I wasn't offered a letter of intent. I wasn't even considered. I was rejected. When I was a young kid, I lost my eyesight. I'm blind in my left eye since I was 8 years old. I have a reading disability. It's very difficult for me to read, but also to see. But that didn't let me. That didn't stop me. Back in the day, I'm sure there was some services provided for me that were allowed for me. But back in the day, the challenges I had, all my mom said was, "Son, you're just gonna have to work harder." That was the encouragement I got. You're just gonna have to work harder. So class of 2025, I want you to work harder. I want you to continue to keep going despite the circumstances. Keep that goal alive. Your path may change, your trajectory might shift a little bit. But remember that dream of being an attorney, being in the military, that dream of being a businessman, a superintendent, a governor, a tribal leader, a religious leader. Those are all significant things that you can do with your lives, but never quit. You can quit, you can fall down for a little bit, but get back up. If you need to call me, social media is always there. Call me, I'll pump you up as much as I can, because that's what I got from my parents. That's what I got from my community. That's what I got from Mr. Joe Beta, who sits courtside now, who watches Cadence and Tony, watches all of you. I've seen you guys perform on the court, on the track field. I've seen what you've done. So go out there and conquer that world. Realize that dream and the purpose of why the Santa Fe School exists. Make us proud, because I know you can. Class of 2025, you possess critical thinking skills, creative problem-solving abilities, and the capacity to work collaboratively across diverse environments. Remember, as you move forward, you are the torchbearers of our culture. You're the catalyst of change within your communities. So, in closing, I was trying to think of something to motivate you, a jingle, and I could not come up with something, but I'm going to have you all stand up. And my fellow alumni, you can stand up too. We're going to do the last battle cry. We hear the last 6 words, the Star-Spangled Banner, every championship. You just know there's alumni in the room. So, our last battle cry. On 3. 1, 2, 3. And the home of the Braves! Right on. Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you, Tony. That was a great message, and obviously a great ending. So it gets everybody going again. If you can remain up here, I'd like to introduce Jeremiah Lovato. He's the class vice president from Pueblo of Santo Domingo. His mother is Kyra Lovato, and his father is Charles Wakole. And I'd also like to introduce to you Timujan Abeda. Temujin is from the Pueblo of Santo Domingo, and his proud parents are Lester and Jesse Abeda.
Hi. On behalf of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to present our commencement speaker, Mr. Tony Riley, with this necklace that was handcrafted by our SFIS senior, Temujin Abeda. Who is an award-winning, lifer artist. This necklace is a 4-strand Santo Domingo white shell Hishine necklace, which features turquoise, Kingsman, and spiny oyster beads. We hope you wear it proudly and remember this day. Thank you.
Thank you, gentlemen. Tony, anytime you need me to open up the gym for you, you just let me know. We'll turn the lights on, let you shoot hoops all you want. I will not be shooting hoops. At this time, it's my privilege to announce the 2025 Salutatorian. Destiny Chino is from the Pueblo of Acoma. She's the daughter of former Lieutenant Governor of Acoma Pueblo and current Board of Trustee member Wendell Chino and Patricia Loudon. Parents, if you could please stand and be recognized. Destiny's a class act. She's committed to her education and tribal community. She is the top of her class. In the classroom, teachers share that she pays special attention to assignment details and exceeds the requirements. She's been on the superintendent's honor roll since her freshman year, and she's a member of the National Honor Society and completed her high school career with a cumulative GPA of 3.982. Her leadership skill as the secretary of class of 2025 helped them reach their goal of raising enough money for an overnight stays up in Durango, Colorado, which they had a great trip. She's a team leader on both the cross-country track and field teams. She's received the Presidential Scholarship and UNM Scholars Scholarship worth over $64,000. She'll be attending the University of New Mexico in the fall, where she will begin her journey to become a pediatrician. It's my honor to introduce to you Miss Destiny Chino.
Can you help lower it for me?
That work?
Thank you.
All right.
Kuatsi kaitawa hopa, dushano metsu waitaita ashrashanu, e yako kuchinish washtisita. Good morning, class of 2025, dignitaries, SFIS staff, and families of graduates. My name is Destiny Shawnee Chino. I'm from the Pueblo of Acoma, and I am honored to be the salutatorian for the Santa Fe Indian School class of 2025. I would first like to start off by congratulating all of you on this very big accomplishment of completing high school, the countless nights you spent studying, the stressful exams you conquered, and all of the social pressures that you overcame. All of your hard work, determination, and values you uphold have brought you to this point. Our graduation. We have worked so hard to be here, and all deserve to be here. I want you graduates to look around the room and think of all the people, even those here in spirit, that have contributed to your success. Together, we have shared many laughs and tears. We have built close connections with the SFIS staff. And most importantly, we have made unforgettable memories that we will hold very dear to our hearts, such as seeing all of us grow as one big family and all of us trying to get a good class picture on top of Memorial Hill. As we close this chapter and move forward into the next phase of our lives, I want to ask all of you this question. How do you envision your future? And I want you all to think of a person you admire and what you admire them for, whether it be for their strength, their intelligence, or even their athletic ability. What characteristics do you want to embody as you step forward into your next journey in life? Whether you're going to a university, trade school, or even entering the military or workforce, I want you all to strive towards your goals. Learn all that you can, because knowledge is power. The knowledge you will gain will be used to help benefit our communities. So come home and be the doctors, nurses, electricians, and teachers that our communities need. Remember that you are all contributing members of society. Be the person your younger self will be proud of in the future. Be the future leaders that the children within our communities will look up to and say, hey, I want to be like them when I grow up. Yes, there will be times when life will get tough and you'll want to give up. But you must understand that you are stronger than you believe, because our power of potential stems from our ancestors. The resilience we carry is within our blood. We are strong indigenous people that can't be easily defined. We must stay rooted in our cultural identity and never forget where we come from, because we are the future generation of our indigenous communities, the ones who will break generational cycles, inspire others, and promote positive change. Growing up, I witnessed very few Native Americans obtaining jobs in STEM and medical fields. The only role model I saw breaking this cycle was my mom. When I was 9 years old, I remember hearing my mother talk about the days when she was an EMT for the Pueblo of Acoma. She shared with me that not all superheroes wear capes. Some heroes wear scrubs with a stethoscope. Hearing these words sparked my curiosity and understanding that healthcare providers are the heroes of humanity. These inspiring words have motivated me to pursue a career in medicine and become a pediatrician, because heroism isn't only based on what you can do for your community, but what you can do to better yourself for your community. The SFIS staff here have set the foundation for who we are to become. Now it's time to shine through and make all of your hard work worthwhile. We all have great challenges and great opportunities ahead. May you all succeed in what life has to offer you. With much love and respect, I wish you all the best of luck with your future endeavors. Good luck, class of 2025. Go Braves and Lady Braves!
That was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Thank you, sweetheart.
Impressive kid. I told you we got some amazing students here. And I get the honor of introducing you to one more. There she is. I'm honored to introduce to you this year's valedictorian, Emma Lewis. Emma is from the Pueblo of Tasuki, Tohono O'odham, Acoma O'odham, and Walaki. Her parents are Pinpoquin Lewis and Patrick Lewis Jose. Please stand and be recognized, parents. Thank you for raising an amazing young lady. Emma is a strong-willed young lady who's deeply connected to her native roots while being a dedicated scholar and youth leader. She has dedicated most of her life to being a balanced student-athlete who excels in the classroom, in athletics, and outside of school. She challenged herself academically by taking AP and honors classes during her high school years, was in the Gifted and Talented program, and taking college courses and maintaining a 4.019 GPA. Earlier this year, she participated in the Global Santa Fe's 2025 Youth Leadership Diplomacy Program cohort that went to Oaxaca, Mexico. She worked diligently throughout the year on her senior honors project titled The Silent Struggle, Understanding the Impacts of Grief and Loss on Indigenous Youth, to bring awareness to positive change. She's the class president, and that's an office that she's held every year since she was a freshman. She's a National Honor Society president and also the Student Council president. Emma has participated in varsity volleyball, cross country, basketball, and track and field, where she ended her high school career as the state champion in the shot put. She's also the 2025 Santa Fe Indian School Athlete of the Year. She continues to strive for excellence and will attend the Summer Policy Academy in Princeton University this June. She plans to attend Stanford University in the fall to pursue a degree in creative writing and a degree in linguistics, in which hopes of coming home to help preserve her language in the future. That's you. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Emma Lewis.
O tamu, na kwambo kuingi onkawa, na kaya omu, na vite apo vi ochute timu, na te tuge winge iweri omu. Good morning, everyone. I am honored to be standing here as your valedictorian of the class of 2025. Welcome, families, friends, faculty, tribal officials, and most importantly, the class of 2025. My name is Emma Lewis, and I'm from Tusuki Pueblo. I am also Taunatam, Akamadatam, and Wailaki. I am the daughter of Patrick and Pimpo Queen Lewis, who many know as Mr. and Mrs. Lewis. Most people look at me and they only see my successes. They see a star athlete with countless athletic accolades. They see a student at the top of her class who is class president and president of NHS. They see the medals, ribbons, and certificates that I have earned over the years, but they don't see all the hardships that I had to go through to get to this point. This was definitely not an easy road for me, as many may think. I remember my sophomore year, I woke up early to get ready for a cross-country meet, and my grandma got a phone call. As I finished braiding my hair, she sat me down, gave me a glass of water, and gave me the news that my uncle, my Mama Agoyo, had passed. This was not the first person I had lost, but I was still devastated. Yet I pulled myself together, hugged my saya, and got in the car so my dad could take me to my meet. I ran that morning and broke down at the end of my race in my sister's arms. Then we rushed home to be with family. After a few hours, my dad rushed me back into town so I could play in my volleyball game against Espanola. My coaches asked how I was and told me they understood if I wanted to be with my family. They told me that I didn't need to be there, but I assured them that I was there to play, because at the back of my mind, I knew I had people counting on me, and I couldn't let them down. A few weeks later, we got the news that my tete had passed. Words cannot begin to describe how heartbroken I was. He was one of my biggest supporters, and he was proud of me no matter what. I made the tough decision to stay home in New Mexico while the rest of my family left to be in California. I stayed because I knew I could not leave my volleyball team in such a big tournament, and I knew that I could not afford to miss any school for fear of getting behind. For 2 weeks, it was just me and my saya, while I went to school, then practice, then home. This same cycle continued, and I threw myself into school and sports because I could not afford to break down. I could not allow myself to stop for even a moment because I didn't want to feel the pain and hurt. My family came back home the morning of a meet, and I had never run faster to a finish line. Of all my losses throughout high school, this was the hardest thing I ever had to go through. And yet I persevered and never lost sight of my goals. I pushed through because I could not allow myself to give up. This was one of many moments where I had to pull all the strength left in me to keep going. I stood strong because in my mind, I could not allow anyone to see me struggling. I had to maintain the image that I was this star student athlete. I did not want anyone to see me so vulnerable. I didn't realize how deeply these experiences impacted my life until it became the inspiration for my SHP topic. I realized that I could not be the only one suffering, going through grief, and that I wanted to do something to help. Through my research, I was able to truly open up with not only my family, but my friends as well. I was finally able to heal and come to a point where I could let go of all the hurt that I had been carrying with me. And these experiences have taught me that I am the strongest person I know. And if I can get through that, then I can get through anything. I think the same could be said for the class of 2025. We have had many ups and downs these past 4 years. Each one of us has encountered a hardship that at first seemed impossible, and have been faced with moments where we felt like giving up because it didn't feel like it was going to get better. Each one of us has an angel that is watching over us, protecting us, cheering us on, and who are beyond proud of how far we've all come. Each one of us can say that it was not an easy road to get to this point, because we've all gone through something difficult behind closed doors that no one else has seen. But we can also say we made it through. We can say that in spite of all the doubt, we made it. All the obstacles, all the late nights, all the crying, all the early mornings have been worth it, because we've made it. Now, most of us would not have gotten here without the love and support of our friends and family, me included. My family have been my biggest supporters my whole life. My parents were there when others weren't. To my mom, thank you for being my rock and my biggest comfort when I needed it most. You have taught me so much about myself, and thank you for being patient with me because I know I was not the easiest person to raise. To my dad, thank you for teaching me the love of basketball and showing me that there's more to life than my sports. Thank you for waking up early and getting me to every game and every practice on time, no matter the time of day. And for the breakfast sandwiches you made for me and buying everything I threw in the grocery cart. To my big sisters, thank you for always being there for me. Though we didn't always get along, I could not be luckier to call you my sisters. You have always been my inspiration, so thank you for paving the way for me. To my little sister Aurelia, my Aurelius, you are by far the greatest thing to happen to me. I could not have asked for a better sister. You are one of my biggest supporters who I am eternally grateful for. You cheered so loud for me, I never noticed who didn't. Thank you to my families in Tusuki, Arizona, and California for your endless support. Thank you to all my friends for making me laugh when I needed to. You guys are the craziest, most wonderful people I have ever met, and I am so lucky to have you all in my life. Thank you for being the second family I needed. Thank you to the people of Jemez who have watched me grow up and given me endless support. Thank you to all of my teachers who let me open up, supported me, and gave me a chance to prove myself. And thank you to my coaches for having unwavering faith in me and believing in me more than I did. And thank you to everyone today who listened and allowed me to share a piece of my story with you. Now finally, class of 2025, I hope you all realize the strength that you all carry and find the courage to keep going. I know that you are all capable of great things and that you all carry the strength to unlock your true potential. Continue to write your stories and always remember to share the resilience and perseverance in those journeys, because that is what defines us. Thank you.
Emma, can you stay up on stage? Thanks. Thank you. I don't blame her. She wants to get out of here, too. It's okay. That's okay. Can I have Abrielle Herrera come up on the stage, please? Abrielle is from the Pueblo of Cochiti, and her parents are Juliana Arquero and Paul Herrera, Jr. They are going to be presenting the class gift for Santa Fe Indian School.
On behalf of the graduating class of 2025, I would like to present the school with the gift of a handmade drum. It was made by SFIS senior Abrielle Herrera and her family from Cochiti, Pueblo. We hope that it can be admired and used on special occasions.
Thanks, Emma. At this time, I'd like to welcome our very own Aurelia Pacheco. She's our native language teacher. She's from the Pueblo of Santo Domingo, and she will present the bilingual biliteracy tribal seals. We know that language is important, and certainly by supporting it and encouraging it and providing it for our students here, we help to continue to make it grow and strengthen. And Aurelia is amazing at what she does. She has an amazing team. So, Aurelia Pacheco.
Amera hope. Mera chapatstia. Coachnak seja shooten han akkurat med äsa. Naija honje dukote. Duki sucha wakame ratsi puchaya. Ani squela kaiwasamertia. Shatsi haiti chaya chokyomichai. Hey you akawatse madiri yani konye. I am really nervous right now, but hello everybody, my name is Aurelia Pacheco and I'm from the Pueblo of Santo Domingo. I would like to call upon Governor from Giowa, Pueblo of Santo Domingo, to help recognize the recipients receiving the bilingual biliteracy seal today. And I would also like to call upon Governor from Gatchtia, Pueblo of San Felipe, to also come up. As they are making their way up here to on stage, we have 5 recipients receiving the bilingual biliteracy seals. They were affixed to their diploma as well as their transcripts. This identifies for them if they choose to go to college, that colleges recognize their seal as having their second language. Students, as we are here today, as I call upon you, will you please come up? We have 2 students from Giowa, Santo Domingo, Pueblo, Cochinac. Autumn Sanchez. Daughter of Elton and Rita Sanchez. Will you please stand to be recognized? Cochinac, Kaiwia Olivia Tenorio. Also from Pueblo of Giowa. Parent Roberta Tenorio and late Douglas Tortolita. Please stand, parents. I would call upon the 3 students also from Gotcha, Pueblo of San Felipe, Pa'ikyam, Tsiyokash, Diami Candelaria, son of Linda Candelaria and Ben John Ortiz, Ochinak Queenup, Kailana Valencia, daughter of Miranda Valencia, Carol Valencia, and late Harvey Sandoval. Please stand to be recognized. And Pa'ikyam Kuyut Matthew Valencia, son of and Ya Virgil and Angela Valencia. Please stand. I would like to thank you all for taking the interest in earning your bilingual biliteracy seal, and I would like to also encourage the rest of you to continue talking your native language and be proud of who you are, be proud of where you come from. And I would like to also congratulate the graduating class of 2025. Congratulations.
Thank you, Aurelia. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate it. Congratulations. There's a few things that when we get ready for graduation that are kept top secret, and some of those are the upcoming awards that you're going to be receiving. We've got the awards up here, and they're all covered up and taped up and sealed up and top secret. So we will be releasing that information here. And to share that information with you is Mr. Eric Chavez. He's the field representative for U.S. Senator Ben Ray Lujan's office, and Jasmine Yepa, field representative for U.S. Senator Martin Heinrich's office. Eric grew up in Española, which we know is north of Santa Fe. He's a graduate of the University of New Mexico, where he received his double bachelor's in economics and political science. He served as the field representative for Senator Lujan for nearly 8 years, starting in 2017, when the senator was still serving as the House of Representatives. His portfolio, the groups that he worked with, deals with agriculture, forestry, land grants, the national labs, healthcare, the U.S. Postal Service, and equally important, he's the senator's tribal liaison for the state. Eric is based out of the senator's office here in Santa Fe. Jasmine Yepa is a tribal member of the Pueblo of Jemez. She has numerous years' experience working with tribal communities. In 2013, she received her bachelor's in politics from Mount Holyoke College. She subsequently received her Juris Doctorate degree from the University of New Mexico School of Law in 2018. Ms. Yepa started as the field representative for Senator Martin Heinrich. In her portfolio, she works with the 19 Pueblos, the Apache Nations, and is state lead on public education for the senator. At this time, I'd like to introduce Eric and Jasmine.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Jasmine Yepa. As stated, I'm a field representative for U.S. Senator Martin Heinrich. I'm from the Pueblo of Jemez, and it is such an honor and pleasure to be here with you all today. The senator wishes he could be here. He sends his biggest and loudest congratulations to all of the graduates and their families today and their communities. And I wanted to say real quickly a good morning and a welcome to our honorable tribal leaders who are also here with us today. I'm going to make it very short and sweet, as we know how it can be when we're in our graduation ceremonies. So I'm just going to give you a very short and sweet message from myself. So first of all, it is really fun to be at SFIS graduations, let me tell you that. It always fills my heart and my cup to be here with you all today, to see and celebrate you all and your accomplishments. I will say that SFIS, I think, exemplifies what we all should know and be super proud of, which is Indigenous excellence. Seeing here your beautiful faces, your outfits, and hearing of your accomplishments and accolades makes me so very proud to be Native and from our great state of New Mexico. And so I will just say my biggest challenge and my hope for you all is to keep that brave spirit that we've all seen already exemplified this morning, to keep that with you forever, to be proud of who you are and where you come from, as mentioned, to uplift and honor your culture and your language and traditions, and to appreciate everything that has happened for you to be here today. Appreciate and be thankful for everything your parents, your family, your teachers, your tribal leaders, and your greater community has done for you to be here today. We are living in a time where I would say Indigenous people and communities must embody our brave and warrior spirit. So, let's stay strong together as one, and we're looking towards you, our younger generation, to raise your voices, to come to us, and to speak your truth so that we can continue to protect our communities for future generations to come. And real quickly, don't forget, our offices are always looking for interns, so reach out to us if you're interested.
Man, that was a good plug right there. Yeah, let's get some interns right there. Well, good morning or good afternoon, everyone. It's great to be with you as well. My name is Eric Chavez again with the Office of U.S. Senator Ben Ray Lohan, and he has some words for me to share with you. Thank you for inviting me to join you in your celebration today. Thank you to Superintendent Christy Abeta, to Dean of Students Patrice Chavez, and Principal Eric North, and the staff and faculty, and to all of our Pueblo governors, lieutenant governors, former governors, our tribal elders, and our ward chiefs. And thank you to our Board of Trustees, and to all the families here for your continued leadership to support our students complete their education. To the moms, dads, grandparents, cousins, uncles and aunts, brothers and sisters, today is a celebration for you as well. So thank you for continuing to push these students past their limit to reach and accomplish this goal. Graduating class of 2025, I'm so proud to see the different colors of cords and ribbons and flower lays and dollar flower lays as well around your shoulders. Your individualized regalias and your traditional garments. It makes me proud to represent a state that is so rich in culture and tradition. You created a community of inclusiveness during your time here at SFIS. The past 4 years you've spent with your friends and classmates is a gift. You are the ones that created this opportunity to be close to one another and share these special bonds. I hope you will take with you these friendships and experiences as far as you can go. The values you've been taught here in this community and by your family and friends. And here at SFIS, the knowledge your teachers bestowed upon you, the love your family raised you with, and of course, the red and green chili you've eaten all your life. Yeah, there we go. Well, that's your superpower. Remember that. Now I challenge you to carry the torch further than anyone will think possible. Lean into the uncertainty, knowing you have your classmates, your friends, your teachers, and your family right behind you. As you begin college, start a new job or apprenticeship, open a business, or join the U.S. military, you'll be pulled in a million different directions. Continue to seek out knowledge from those around you, from mentors, from elders, from our tribal governors, from family members, and from all those that you can continue to learn from. Always learn more. As you venture out onto the next phase of your wonderful lives, look for where you can be the bridge that is missing in your classroom, your university, or your community. New Mexicans take care of one another. We work to leave things better than we found them, and we don't back down when faced with adversity. I wish you all the best on your next endeavor. And always remember, when things get hard and life holds you down or pushes back on you, just remember, tortillas and a bowl of chili heals everything. So congratulations, class of 2025. I can't wait to see what you accomplish next. Let's go, Braves and Lady Braves.
The recipient of the Senatorial Award is an outstanding scholar, athlete, and community leader who fully embodies the SFIS ideal graduate. She has demonstrated excellence not only in academics, athletics, and extracurricular activities, but also in character, integrity, and her commitment to Native cultural values. She is a dedicated student who has achieved top academic standing while taking on challenging coursework, maintaining straight A's, and completing the Community Health Worker Program at SFCC. She is also a proud member of the National Honor Society and served as 2025 Senior Class Secretary with diligence and care. A powerful voice for healing and justice, she bravely focused her senior honors project on support for survivors of sexual abuse. Her presentation raised awareness with sensitivity and purpose, creating space for healing while honoring missing and murdered Indigenous women and children lost to the boarding school era. Her courage and vulnerability have inspired both peers and staff. Her strength also shines in athletics. She was a member of the 2022 cross-country state championship team, and she earned a district title in the 1-mile race in track and field, qualifying for the state track and field championship. She always represents SFIS with humility and pride. Her commitment to community service includes volunteering at cultural events, assisting with the SFIS admissions tent at San Felipe Feast Day, and leading student discussions on Native education through the Future Indigenous Educators Club. Through every challenge, she has risen with grace, offering guidance and support to others while remaining grounded in her culture. Whether leading in the classroom, on the track, or in her community, she is a role model of perseverance, compassion, and excellence. She will attend the University of New Mexico this fall to pursue her dream of becoming a pediatrician. It is with great pride that we honor Destiny Chino from the Pueblo of Acoma with the 2025 Senatorial Award.
Little mix up, everybody. We're good, though. Go get some beans and chili, all right?
Always take it with Christmas. That's what I learned. Christmas. This year's Governor's Award, I'd like to introduce Chairman James R. Mountain from the All Pueblo Council of Governors and former governor of the Pueblo of San Ildefonso, Chairman Mountain.
Don't be good ni. One more way we got it when with you on Pare Tara yen a big wheel sero Queen Senate we got the Vimo had Tante Ki Tante Kievimo Senator Pare Ansa Qui Pari Vimo and who sent to a Quay Webo had Menicana Popo Quaco Popo had Tovimo Nuambo had Co Qui Kayamatato had an oyagan Co Hambagan Widow Hanapiagan Bunkwater Hill. Had annoying that told Johnson and not the way. No, while we wake and car, no, mites of poverty, Iagang, who witty, no, while near told Johnson and not the way, no way. The big wheels sit on Pimpe, Tampe, Acom, El Page, heads at Nuge. The big wheels sit on have been quiet buku kativikai had no way week again me we are me sick I mean evimo qui was sang wa we ambe qui was sang whip eat mo bike in a heat jump up bike in a good gavi tundi good dog net but people what no what's we man wait to second we man he on up hill. Good morning to you all. I'm James Mountain. I'm the chairman of the All Pueblo Council of Governors, and I appreciate this honor of being able to be the chairman. Governors, Superintendent Abeda, Principal North, and the Board of Trustees, grandmas, grandpas, mom, dad, aunties, uncles, class of 2025. Class of 2025, I have this honor today to present the Governor's Award as the chairman of the All Pueblo Council of Governors. And my message to you is simple. Carpe diem. Seize the day, it's your day, and thank you for your accomplishment, for your courage, and what you've done thus far. Enjoy today, enjoy the moment, because tomorrow will be here, and it's there for you. And again, take it with all your vigor and the resilience that you have already displayed in accomplishing your graduation. Thank you, Class of 2025. The Governor's Award is the highest honor given by the school to a senior at graduation. The student receiving the award exemplifies the ideal SFIS student. He or she also demonstrates the SFIS core values and excels in the areas of academics, behavior, and extracurricular activities. The Governor's Award reads as follows: for overall excellence in academic achievement, community service, and civic affairs, and exemplifying the core values of Santa Fe Indian School with a commitment to Native American cultural values and traditions. This year's recipient of the Governor's Award exemplifies perseverance, humility, and deep cultural commitment. A member of the gifted and talented program, the recipient has emerged as a quiet but powerful leader whose actions speak louder than words. And after facing academic challenges during her freshman year, she returned to campus with renewed purpose, advocating for herself and excelling in rigorous coursework. She is passionate about community well-being and the preservation of Native identity. Her senior honors project, Healing the Past, Present, and Future with the Tradition, the Effects of Historical Trauma from Boarding Schools, was publicly presented at the 2025 Look to the Mountain Conference. As part of her project, she gifted her first handmade pottery piece to the Santa Fe Indian School in honor of children who never returned home from boarding schools. As a gesture that reflects their deep cultural roots and selfless leadership. Beyond academics, she has represented Native youth nationally as a news anchor for Unity News and participated in the Summer Policy Academy of the Leadership Institute at the Santa Fe Indian School. She interned with the ZIA Summer Enrichment Program and continues to serve her Pueblo through community service with the ZIA Task Force. At SFIS, she contributes quietly but impactfully, designing flyers, producing the daily bulletin, and mentoring younger students through Brave Girls, Inc. Despite her academic many accolades, leadership awards, conference presentations, and cultural showcases, she remains deeply humble. She dances during feast days, she shares traditions with her younger sister, and actively works toward intergenerational healing. Her strong cultural foundation, academic achievements, and unwavering integrity make her a true exemplar of the Santa Fe Indian School ideal graduate. It is my honor, on behalf of the governors, for the 2025 Governor Awards recipient, Nilin Pino, Zia Pueblo. Again, class of 2025, thank you for what you have done and your accomplishment. Congratulations. The Governor's Award recipient, Nilin Pino.
Impressive kids. Thank you. At this time, middle school principal Bernie was saying his legs are getting numb, so I'd like to recognize the staff, the family here at Santa Fe Indian School. If you could stand up for a moment and be recognized. There we go. Thank you. We would not be here without the amazing staff that we work with on a daily basis and our students get to work with on a daily basis. This is an exciting time of the day. We're getting close. This is when I promised the senior class I had an hour-and-a-half speech. You can thank Brandon. Brandon told me to cut my speech down, make it simple. So you all owe Brandon. Santa Fe Indian School is an amazing school. It's one of a kind. We've got a 97% average graduation rate for the past 5 years. We have 5 advanced placement courses, 17 dual credit courses, and 13 native language courses. There's 2 college certification programs where we have over 20 students receive their certificates for community health workers and phlebotomy. We've got a large number of students that participate in athletics and even more students who are actively involved in the 14 clubs we have on campus. Our seniors, as you know, do senior honors projects, and some of the titles of their projects were amazing. These are topics that the students choose and research and share with us. Some of the topics were benefits of sports on the res, autism, a different way of thinking, native health effects of medicinal plants, how art helps the brain heal, and the current state of education of New Mexico. These were amazing presentations and amazing topics from amazing students. When they've got this kind of a background, you never know where our students are going to go. And our students are going to go all over the place in the country. They've been accepted into 35 different institutions across the country. 35. For example, the University of New Mexico will be attended by Felicia, Kara, Destiny, Walia, Christopher, Layden, Alexandria, Shanisa, and Danny. The University of Redlands is going to host Amber, and both Janine and Shelby will be going to the University of Portland. The Colorado School of Mines will be the home for Ashton, and then Emma will be going to Stanford. These are just some of the schools that have accepted our students that are graduating this year. We also have students that are going to serve our country. The Navy and Air Force, Denisha and Adriana respectively, and Mathis will be serving in the Marines. Our students have worked very hard to get here, and this class has accumulated over $900,000 in scholarships for 4 years. Seven of our students received scholarships from the Lano Foundation. That would be Sheldon, some of those would be Sheldon, Lena, Jillian, who all received career pathway scholarships worth $3,000. And our very own Janine received a full ride scholarship to the University of Portland through the Davis, New Mexico scholarship that's worth over $250,000. These are the types of students that are part of the Santa Fe Indian School family, and we are fortunate to have been able to work with them, teach them, laugh with them, share with them, and dream throughout the past school year. To the class of 2025. I'm cutting the speech down, Brandon, you're right. The core values that you have learned and demonstrated at SFIS, such as tradition, respect, giving back, integrity, these will carry you into the future and throughout your life. Today, I ask you to take a moment and thank your parents or your guardians. They've been your supporters. They've been your encouragers, your coaches, your doctors, your lawyers, your chauffeurs, and the ones that support you. And they're always the people that are going to be in your corner. So please take time to thank them today. Seniors, you may never know the impact that you've made, or how you've influenced others, or how you will continue to influence others. But you know that we here at Santa Fe Indian School will be supporting you and the choices that you make, and that you will always be representing Santa Fe Indian School. I'm inspired by your goals and dreams, and even though we may not see each other every day in the plaza drinking coffee, your dreams will continue to inspire us. Please remember 2 final thoughts. 1, it's a great day to be a Brave and Lady Brave. And secondly, you are always welcome. You're always welcome here, because once you're a Brave, you are always a Brave. Thank you, and congratulations to the class of 2025. At this time, I'd like to ask Superintendent Abeyta and Board of Trustees President Robin Aguilar to please come up to the podium. Students, if you can rise at this time. Superintendent Abeyta and Board President Aguilar, it is my pleasure to certify that the class of 2025 has fulfilled their requirements for their high school diploma here at Santa Fe Indian School, and I ask that you accept this certification.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, we accept the graduating class of 2025.
Thank you. Seniors, you can exit at this time to prepare to receive your diplomas.
Hey!
Thank you. Thank you to the Fire Oak Singers. At this time, it's my pleasure to introduce you to Lieutenant Governor Craig Quincello, Board of Trustees Secretary from the Pueblo of Picaras, who will recognize the tribal leaders and special guests that we have the honor of having here today.
Pueblo of Acoma, Governor Charles Riley. Second Lieutenant Governor Ted Ortiz. Governor Joseph Herrera, Pueblo of Cochiti. Lieutenant Governor Jeff Suina, Pueblo of Cochiti. Pueblo of Isleta. First Lieutenant Governor Charles Cojola. Pueblo of Jemez, Governor George Shendo Jr. Also Pueblo of Jemez, First Lieutenant Governor Carnal Chosa. And Second Lieutenant Governor Matthew Gachapin. Pueblo of Laguna. First Lieutenant Governor Ronald Saraceno, Sr. Pueblo of Nambe. Governor Nathaniel Porter. Lieutenant Governor Nat Herrera. Okewinge. Governor Ben Lujan. Lieutenant Governor Doc Matthew Martinez. And Second Lieutenant Governor, Governor Frank Stretch Owino. And Pueblo of Picaras, Governor Wayne Yaza Jr. And the Lieutenant Governor Craig Quincello, Pueblo of Pewaukee, Governor Janelle Roybal, Lieutenant Governor Jamie Real, Secretary Annette Hooper, Treasurer Shirley Real Catnach. Pueblo of San Felipe, Governor Anthony Ortiz. Lieutenant Governor James Tenorio. War Chief James Sanchez. Lieutenant War Chief Virgil Valencia. Fiscali Gerald Sandoval. Lieutenant Fiscali Christopher Trincosa. Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Governor Christopher Moquino. Governor Moquino. Lieutenant Governor Raymond Martinez. Tribal Council Secretary Raylene Martinez. Pueblo of Sandia, Governor Felix Chavez. Pueblo of Santa Ana, Governor Myron Armijo. Lieutenant Governor Kevin Montoya. Pueblo of Santa Clara, Governor James Naranjo. Lieutenant Governor Charles Suazo. Secretary Dino Chavarria, Pueblo of Santo Domingo, Governor Thomas Moquino, Acting Lieutenant Governor Raymond Aguilar, Mayor Richard Abeta, Tribal Official Lewin Tenorio, Tribal Official Kenneth Cole, Kenneth Kate, Tribal Official Oliver Garcia, and Tribal Official David Tenorio, and former Governor Tenorio. Pueblo of Taos, Governor Edwin Concha. Lieutenant Governor Matthew Montoya. Okay. Pueblo of Tesuque, Governor Earl Samuel. Lieutenant Governor Daniel Hina. Former Governor Mark Mitchell. Pueblo of Zia, Governor Lambert Pino. Lieutenant Governor Byron Shihei. Chief of Police Jerome Lucero, and also former governor. Pueblo of Zuni, Lieutenant Governor Cordelia Hoey, and Councilwoman Bertie Sanchez. And Hickory Apache Nation, Adrian Netsoni. And Governor Harry Antonio Jr. from Laguna. Please rise. Thank you, governors. Thank you, representatives. Anybody that I missed, I apologize. Thank you.
Thank you for being here. That's great. We introduced you to the Santa Fe Indian School family earlier today, and now I get to introduce you to two amazing parts of that family. Dr. Valerie Grimley, she's our Seniors Honors Project teacher. She's from the Pueblo of Cochiti in the Navajo Nation, and she's instrumental in having this be a successful program today. Also, Rebecca Jachu, she's the class of 2025 team leader and economics and government teacher who will be assisting us with the presentation of the diplomas.
Can we have our tribal leaders stand in front of the bleachers to congratulate your students?
Temujin, Tatnizatni, Abeta, Pueblo of Santo Domingo, and Navajo Nation. Haley Aguilar, Pueblo of Jemez and Pueblo of San Felipe. William John Tyler Aguilar, Pueblo of San Felipe. Sheldon Patrick Atencio, Okeowinge, Pueblo of Laguna and Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Cohen Wade Baca, Pueblo of Jemez. Tanbovi Bernadette Elizabeth Ella Rose Baca, Pueblo of Santa Clara and Pueblo of Nambe. Zandria Dina Baca, Pueblo of Santa Clara. Dontrell Keon Luis Benavides, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Layden Bopin Binford, Okeowinge. Josephine Alana Bird, Okeowinge and Pueblo of Cochiti. Danica Kiona Blanchard Bigay, Navajo Nation. Xavier Lightning Storm Bolton Melting Tallow, Kainai Nation from Standoff, Alberta, and Sim Shun from Prince Rupert, British Columbia, Canada. Kenyon Scott Collado, Jicarilla Apache Nation and Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Diami James Candelaria, Pueblo of San Felipe. Eric Carpio, Pueblo of Isleta. Jordan James Cotta, Okeowinge. Ariana Charlie, Pueblo of Laguna, Pueblo of Acoma, and Pueblo of Santa Ana. Janelle Francine Chavarria, Pueblo of Santa Clara and Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Jeremiah Santiago Chavez, Pueblo of Cochiti and Navajo Nation. Kylie Teresa Chavez, Pueblo of San Felipe and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Destiny Shawnee Chino, Pueblo of Acoma. Jaron James Chino, Pueblo of Jemez and Pueblo of Acoma. Carmela Juanita Chosa, Pueblo of Jemez and Pueblo of Acoma. Damron Kent Coris, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Jasmine Marie Ann Coris, Pueblo of Isleta, Pueblo of Cochiti, and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Chase Joseph Crespin, Pueblo of Laguna and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Mariah Stevie De Dios, Jicarilla Apache Nation, Navajo Nation, and Okeowinge. Kara Virginia Eustace, Zuni Tribe. Dominic Jaden Frawa, Pueblo of Cochiti and Pueblo of Jemez. Asia Galbadon, Okeowinge and Zuni Tribe. Macy Alicia Gachupin, Pueblo of Zia. Ty D'Angelo Garcia, Pueblo of San Felipe. Adriana Kayleen Gutierrez, Okeowinge and Navajo Nation. Miriam Hamduni, Navajo Nation. Amara Tatiana Hina, Pueblo of Tesuque. Abriel Herrera, Pueblo of Cochiti. Deneen Charmaine Herrera, Jicarilla Apache Nation. Danny Avery Homer, Zuni Tribe and Hopi Tribe of Arizona. Dylan Dwayne Joe, Navajo Nation and Hopi Tribe of Arizona. Marian Rose John Hat, Navajo Nation. Dakota Austin Jones, Okeowinge. Wahalia Allen Kai, Pueblo of Laguna. Genoa Leonidas Lino, Pueblo of Tesuque. Emma Elizabeth Lewis, Pueblo of Tesuque, Dana Atam Nation, Akamel Atam Nation, and Wailaki. Jeremiah Deshawn Lovato, Santo Domingo Pueblo, Prairie Band Potawatomi Nation, Sac and Fox Nation, and Kansas Kickapoo Tribe. Jalen Irie Lucero, Okeowinge and San Carlos Apache Tribe. Caleb Antonio Martinez, Okeowinge. Shanisa Imani Rain Martinez, Okeowinge. Analea Martinez Pino, Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Amara Sky Mokino, Okeowinge, Pueblo Santa Clara, and Gila River Indian Community. Matthias Spotted Horse Nabahi, Navajo Nation. Jonathan David Naranjo, Pueblo of San Ildefonso, and Pueblo of Jemez. Denisha Marie Padilla, Pueblo of San Felipe, and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Regina Lynn Padilla, Pueblo of San Felipe. Shyla Arlene Padilla, Okeowinge. Tyshawn James Padilla, Pueblo of San Felipe. Shaylin Rose Phillips, Pueblo of Acoma. Aiden Lucas Pino, Pueblo of Zia. Nylin Maria Pino, Pueblo of Zia. Brandon Lorenzo Quintana, Pueblo of Cochiti. Kenan Quintana, Pueblo of Cochiti and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Damian Aiden Quiver, Pueblo of Picaris. Morgan Sierra Ray, Pueblo of Laguna and Maidu Tribe of California. Amber Sky Riano, Okeowinge and Pueblo of San Felipe. Krista Ivana Marie Romero, Pueblo of Jemez. Lena Amira Romero, Pueblo of Jemez. River Ryder Romero, Pueblo of Powaki, Pueblo of Cochiti, Pueblo of Santa Clara, and Okeowinge. Abigail Jordan Rosetta, Pueblo of Santo Domingo and Pueblo of Laguna. April Alexandria Rosetta, Santo Domingo Pueblo, Pueblo of Jemez, and Standing Rock Sioux Tribe. Geraldine Rosetta, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Autumn Rose Sanchez, Pueblo of Santo Domingo and Pueblo of Zia. Dominic Sanchez, Pueblo of San Felipe. Jillian Rihanna Sanchez, Pueblo of San Felipe and Pueblo of Cochiti. Honey Janelle Elise Sandoval, Pueblo of San Felipe. Zanzibar Zion Cifuentes, Navajo Nation. Lawrence Henry Singer, Pueblo of Santa Clara. Danielle Selena Smith, Pueblo of Jemez. Felicia Erica Tafoya, Pueblo of Santa Clara and Pueblo of Powaki. Zachary Tafoya, Pueblo of Jemez and Pueblo of Isleta. Clarice Faith Talawipi, Hopi Tribe of Arizona. Ashton Luke Tenorio, Pueblo of Laguna and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Carmelo Anthony Tenorio, Pueblo of Jemez and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Christopher Adam Tenorio, Pueblo of Santo Domingo and Pueblo of San Felipe. Iva May Tenorio, Pueblo of San Felipe. Caitlin Dominique Tenorio, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Kalia Rose Tenorio, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Olivia Ashley Tenorio, Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Avery Kyle Toribio, Pueblo of Zia. Gabriel Allen Tortolita, Pueblo of San Felipe and Pueblo of Santo Domingo. Shelby Corina Tosa, Pueblo of Jemez. Alexandria Michelle Trujillo, Okeowinke, and Pueblo of Tesuque. Ambrosia Lily Ann Trujillo, Pueblo of Laguna and Pueblo of Acoma. Jerome Trujillo, Pueblo of Powaki and Okeowinge. Janine Francis Slethlakai, Pueblo of Laguna and Zuni Tribe. Alex Jesse Sosi, Navajo Nation, Chickasaw Nation, Choctaw Nation of Oklahoma, and Seminole Tribe of Oklahoma. Kenisha Key Vassett, Zuni Tribe. Kailina J. Valencia, Pueblo of San Felipe. Matthew R. Valencia, Pueblo of San Felipe. Dylan Thomas Vayo, Pueblo of Acoma. Sunshine Ray Vayo, Pueblo of Laguna and Pueblo of Acoma. Brooke Scarlett Vigil, Pueblo of San Ildefonso. Jonathan Vigil, Pueblo of Santa Clara and Pueblo of Tesuque. Juanito Geronimo Vigil, Pueblo of Nambe. Araya Marie Oakland Wallace, Pueblo of Santa Clara, Navajo Nation, and Hopi Tribe of Arizona. Michael Gavin Whaler, Pueblo of Santo Domingo, Kituwa, Cherokee, and Pueblo of Jemez. Zane Matthew Willie, Pueblo of Acoma, Pueblo of San Felipe, and Navajo Nation. Chastity Sharice Yazi, Navajo Nation. Gashu Pearl Uvela, Pueblo of Tasuki and Hopi Tribe of Arizona.
Congratulations, class of 2025. Well done, well done. At this time, I'd like Mr. Jonathan Vigil to come on up. While Jonathan is making his way, I just want to remind the seniors that there are evergreens on your chairs for you to take with you. So please take your evergreens with you and don't leave any cookies because Mr. Bo Johnson will be eating them if you leave the cookies. All right, sir. Well done.
Ahira biagi. Ahira wana mo ne ochi santiri na nandi wa ba na o. Ne kwelari we. Nimbo ni sawogi na chamu sawogi na ka. Yo. Good wa ta kirbo bi ani ta kirbo. We buni no. We kunda wa senta to e. Imu pidi ansa no bo. Kunda wa na bisi doing ko join senta ri mu ping senta ri ko ping wa ba no. Oh no. Wah, tori di kondi mo baku kaje di kondi mo ba ho pimpe tampe a kompe tampe na tsunuge o paki di kondi mo ba ho no ho we na bisidoin ko join sa tari mo ping mo ba ho we ke a ke we hana pe a ke we ho man wa gidi we bo ni we mu we gi point johnny. What is it? What do we know? Who we want to be many top of Ingo. Woo!
Thank you, Jonathan. Thank you, everyone, for attending tonight. The seniors are going to be walking their way out. They'll be out in front of the building here in a few moments, so if you can allow them passageway, that we would appreciate that. And they'll be leaving us to their song of the year, the senior class song, See You Again, by my favorite musician, Wiz Khalifa and Charlie Puth. Thank you. Drive safe.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you I see you again.
Damn, who knew? All the planes we flew, good things we've been through. That I'll be standing right here talking to you about another path. I know we love to hit the road and laugh, but something told me that it wouldn't last. Had to switch up, look at things different, see the bigger picture. Those were the days, hard work forever pays. Now I see you in a better place. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way, from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
First you both go out your way and the vibe is feeling strong, and what's small turn to a friendship turn to a bond, and that bond will never be broken, the love will never get lost. And when brotherhood come first, then the line will never be crossed. Established it on our own when that line had to be drawn, and that line is what we reach, so remember me when I'm gone. How can we not talk about family when family's all that we got? Everything I went through, you were standing there by my side, and now you gon' be with me for the last ride.
Let the light guide your way. Yeah. Hold every memory as you go, and every road you take will always lead you home. Oh, it's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all